Oh, and this yolk's already starting to run. I do a lot of my food research trying to find the next food trend using Instagram. Sometimes I run across some really cool pictures and I want to try those recipes, but I don't end up making them because they just don't seem like they're going to be that popular. Now the one that I wanted to try today was this video right here by Jonathan Shevin. He titled it, "Is it an egg or a pancake?" He doesn't give away where it's from, doesn't say what it is, and the video has almost 1 million views and about 2,000 comments of people wondering what the heck this thing is. To really nail down what this is in the video, I shared the video with a few of my YouTube food friends and I posted it on Reddit Food to see what they thought. We believe that this is a souffle pancake covered in a whipped cream topping. And Steve from Not Another Cooking Show agreed with the people over at Reddit that the egg yolk on the top is actually a mango puree in like a molecular gastronomy type of yolk. So I'm gonna see if I can recreate that stuff and if we can match the picture. So to make the mango yolk, like the inside runny yolk part, we're just gonna need some mango chunks, maple syrup, and water. And then to make the shell, we're gonna do a solution of simple syrup and gelatin. So I'm gonna start off with about half of the mango and just see what it does. Puree this down with nothing in it. So realistically, this is about 2 cups of like mango snow. I'm gonna drop in about 1/4 cup of water. So now it's almost like a soft serve-ish. I think that's pretty good. We don't want it to be too thin. Otherwise, when it melts, it's not gonna yolk out. It's not gonna turn into like an egg yolk. To get the color right, and to add just a little bit more syrupy flavor to it, I'm gonna do about 1/4 cup of maple syrup. This is pretty close. I am happy with that consistency, and I think it's gonna work perfectly. Perfect. So the next step is we need to freeze these guys. I came across these. These are like a popsicle type of mold, and then these here, which is like a brownie pop mold. I figured we could fill half of this up and fill these up and just see which one works better. I'm not sure which one's gonna be the better of the two, but let's throw these in the freezer. Yeah. So what we have to do to make it an egg yolk is we need to make a skin, essentially. So to make that skin, I'm gonna try this method and see if it works. I have 2 packets of gelatin, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 cups of water. So first thing I'm gonna do with my water and sugar is just whisk these guys together with your tiny whisk. Now that the sugar water is combined, we have this on a high heat, and we're gonna add both packets of our gelatin. And then just whisk these guys together as well. Okay, that got to a boil. I'm gonna take it off of the heat, and then we're gonna allow this mixture to cool down to around 200 degrees. So I'm gonna keep this on a pretty low heat. Here we go. I already got one of these popped out. These weren't the easiest to pop out. I think I should have sprayed some nonstick spray in these molds, but the yolk is pretty perfect. It's a little small, but pretty close to what I wanted. So to dip these guys, I have a little paper clip that I bent out, and I'm going to stick the paper clip in the bottom of the yolk and just dip it quickly in and out. And then I'm just gonna drop it. Yeah, I can already tell you that one's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. We have to be a little bit quicker with it. I was thinking that the cold would definitely have helped form a yolk faster. Thought with the frozen yolk that it would almost immediately form a gelatin shell. So we're gonna let these guys melt. If they actually form a gelatin skin around them to hold that yolk in. Okay, we don't need to go much farther in this because these guys are not egg yolks whatsoever. Okay, so we're definitely gonna try this again, this time with agar-agar. Now, if you don't know, agar-agar is another type of gelatin, but it is a vegetable-based gelatin. So I'm not gonna make everybody watch that. It didn't work. I tried it the first time with the agar-agar and a little bit of sugar, and then the skin ended up coming out hard and just cracking, and it didn't. It just melted all over the place. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to the third try, and you'll see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. We have some more agar-agar. Instead of using sugar to try to make the agar-agar more elastic, we're gonna use a bit of xanthan gum. We'll see if that works. I'm gonna start with 2 cups of water. Now I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Now this is gonna be quite a bit, but I'm just gonna use an immersion blender. So, and then I'm gonna use about 1/2 cup of the agar-agar, which is a lot. We're trying to make this yolk really stand up. So we're gonna bring the heat up a little slower on like a medium heat, get it to a nice simmer, and then pull it off. I really think this is gonna give us a little bit more of what we're looking for. That is a gummy consistency. Wow. Wow. Ugh. This could be it though. So at this point in the video, you can tell that I'm dipping the spheres in and I look like I'm excited. But you don't know exactly what's happening because I lost the audio. So essentially, yeah, I dipped the spheres in this time, I set them up on the spoon, I let them sit for a little while, the shell formed, it worked perfectly with the agar-agar and the xanthan gum. That's the way to do it, and they set up perfect, and they made a soft egg yolk. So here's the rest of the video. Oh, okay. Okay, so the pancake recipe that I'm gonna be making is the Japanese souffle pancakes from Emma's Goodies. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below for her video. So yeah, let me just make this real fast. Okay, that's Stiff Peaks. So while we're cooking these, there is a cream topping on this thing. And the way we're going to do our cream topping is by using some heavy whipping cream. I'm just gonna do this whole thing. We're gonna do a little bit of cream cheese in there, about a teaspoon. And we're gonna do about a teaspoon of sugar. Perfect. I mean, perfect. Now in the original video by FoodGod, everything is plated in an iron skillet. So I'm gonna do the same. Now my whipped cream doesn't have that smooth consistency, so I am a little worried about the way this is coming out. Ugh, no, this whole thing's gonna be foiled by the pancakes. I don't even know. I don't know what to do at this point. The pancake in the picture has this perfect layer of like cream over the top of it. And it's super smooth. It's not like swirly at all. It just looks like if you were to crack an egg and the yolk cooked perfectly on top of the pancake. And this is just smoothie, it's just swirly mess. Okay, well, we didn't get close to the smoothness of the cream, but I'm gonna try to drop on the egg yolk and see what happens. No! Oh. And this yolk's already starting to run. Mark versus Instagram, fail. Ugh. So one of the key elements of that video was cracking open the yolk, which the yolk already cracked here, but you know what? Let's just do it anyways. Cut down the middle. Spread that guy out. I mean, it kind of looks, it looked like that part of the video. It is good though. I'm gonna do a double yolk on mine. But the food's good. Jonathan, FoodGod, if you end up watching this, tell me where you got that pancake, man. I wanna get it. Dang it. If you like that one, please click the subscribe button. And I'm able to make these videos because of support from people like you. So please click Patreon right here, patreon.com/SauceStache, and help me make these videos. Here's another video for you to watch right here. Hope you like it.